Okay, I have a question. Is there such thing as applying too much pressure? And if so, what amount of pressure is the right amount of pressure? And how much pressure do you like when being pursued? Also, does it make a difference in how you perceive the pressure if it's somebody you like versus somebody you have to grow to like versus somebody you don't like at all? Does it matter depending on your interests, or is it just a set amount of pressure that you can take from anybody no matter the interest? I have to know, because somebody applying too much pressure with me right now, and I kind of like it, but I also don't, because a little bit I need you to relax. You know, I don't like when somebody is too excited when they like me. I want you to be super excited to be fucking with me, but at the same time, you know, be cool. You don't do too much. Do something, do a lot, but don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give him a chance. I let him know how I was feeling, you know, like, hold on now, I don't want a relationship right now. Nah, you gotta be cool. It can grow organically. We can grow to like each other and grow to get to that level if that's in God's plans. But be cool. Be cool. I think one of my favorite things ever has been me just getting comfortable wearing my twists out and about. I would much rather wear my twists these days than do my hair. And I just be rocking my twists. And before I wouldn't and didn't. And my hair's gotten a little longer so they don't look like baby twists either. But I love wearing my twists out. Okay, pole was great, as always. I'm dead at my little twists. But pole was great as always. I got home and I was hungry. And well, before I got home I was hungry, but I didn't want to go get anything to eat because I got home around 10ish, early 10ish. And if I go get something to eat, the night bus starts running around 11ish depending on the route. Hate the night bus, and the metro closes at 12, so I was like, it depends on where I go. I'm gonna probably have to get a taxi home. Didn't want to have to pay for a taxi. I'm trying to be good with my money, y'all. So I came home and I sat for a little bit and I said, oh, do I want to go get something to eat though? Like, I'm hungry, you know? And then I was like, oh, there's this place near my house that I've been wanting to try. I pass it by all the time. And it's a Mexican restaurant. And I got some nachos with just cheese. And then I got some kind of pork something, and I think it comes with some bread. I hope it is muy, muy, muy delicioso. Ooh, a ver. Y'all can't see, but it look like it's gonna, wait, do it look like it's gonna be good? Yeah, it look like it's gonna be good. But let me show y'all the food that I got. Okay, what the hell? I said nachos with just cheese. What the cheese at? Do y'all see this? I'm about to slap them. I'll bring it back and be like, hold on. I'll bring it back and be like, do this look like cheese to y'all? Do it look like cheese to y'all? And I paid 750 euros for this. And I told them I didn't want no onions. I'm never going back there. Because I told them I didn't want no onions on this. And I can pick them off. That's what I get. I should have cooked. True life. My name is Carrie. I'm 23 years old and I'm addicted to coffee. Now, my addiction first started when I arrived here in Spain, and I was influenced by the Spanish culture to have coffee every goddamn day. And so it started off slow and gradual, and I had maybe 1 to 2 cups of coffee a week, and now I have 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day. And you know, I get nervous about my coffee habit because I worry that it's too much. And so I googled it. and they told me it told me it's actually quite healthy to have even 2 to 5 coffees a day. And so I'm not quite sure if my addiction is a good thing or a bad thing and I should throw it away, for example, or give it up, but I can't stop drinking coffee. On the real, more than anything, I think I picked up just a habit, you know. And when you get in the habit of things, it's almost like you don't even be needing it, wanting it. It's just, this is what I do now. And so it's kind of just what I do now, but I can't stop, y'all, every morning. And then it's like later in the day, I'll be like, oh, I want another one. And so it's like every night, every afternoon. But it just be 2, no more than 2. I don't think I need more than 2. I don't even think I can do more than 2. Okay, I don't know what street I'm on, but I never should have came on it because there's like, it's just lined up little unique stores, and I've been popping in and out of every goddamn store. And now I only stopped at one store after, well, initially I went to go buy some CDs, right? Got my CDs, and then I had seen this little street and I walked down it. And so I've only stopped in one little store and got some stuff. I stopped myself from buying stuff in the other stores because it was cute stuff, but not quite worth the buy. So my self-control, it could be better, but it's getting a lot better. Okay, let's talk about forgiveness. I began thinking about forgiveness because I recently spoke with 2 people that I vowed to myself I just wouldn't speak to again. Now, in making the decision to speak with them again, I had to think if the punishment that I was giving them was just. What did they do to deserve me not speaking to them again? And me, I'm the kind of person, when I cut you off, it's off for good. Not gonna think about you, not gonna worry about you. We won't talk ever again in life if it's up to me. Now, these 2 people, did they do something to hurt me? Yes. Now, I had to think about the places that I was in when they hurt me. I had to think about the place they may have been in when they hurt me. And I had to think, okay, are they deserving of my forgiveness? Are they deserving of my presence? Now, I don't think that everyone should be welcomed back in after they do certain things. Some things, I won't say that they're unforgivable, but you do have to take your presence, your essence, yourself out of people's life when they do damaging things, hurtful things, unjust things. Now, and you can forgive those things, but you don't have to remain in those places, in those spaces. I truly believe that. But some things are forgivable and your presence can still stand. And that's something that I've had to work on because, like I said, I'm somebody will just cut somebody off cold turkey. Don't care. We won't talk again. Bottom line, we're not talking again. I'm that kind of cut off. Now, I've grown a lot, an extreme amount. I've had an extreme amount of growth, and I'm starting to perceive people differently. I'm starting to perceive connections differently, and I'm more inclined to forgive things that, I'm about to say I'm more inclined to forgive things that are worth forgiving, but almost everything is forgivable. I am more inclined to remain in places and in contact with people who have hurt me, let's say that. And like I said, that's because I have just changed how I perceive people, and I perceive connections, and I perceive intention and things like that. So with these 2 people, they hurt me very much so with their words and somewhat with their actions. And I just had to, again, I had to think, is this a place that I can remain in? Is this a place where I can bring back my presence? Is this communication that I can continue given the fact that these people have hurt me? And with these two people, yes. Because I think it's also important to look at the grand scheme of things and the connection that you held with these people in totality. So with these two people, I had to think, okay, how have they showed me that they care for me and love me? How have they showed me that they are thoughtful or they consider me? How do I feel about this connection? How does this connection make me feel? Was this just a moment, or was this a reoccurring incident? And with these two people, I had to think that, okay, these were just moments. And with both of these two people, when they hurt me, I was able to verbalize that they hurt me. I was able to get apologies, and we also were able to move past it. But sometimes you sit and you think on things and you think about that past pain, and you just it starts to build back up, rise back up, and you're thinking about it, and you're like, oh, that was dirty, you know? And it makes you not want to continue to engage after you've already forgiven or had conversations about it, in these two instances for me. And I think that's where the effort to remain in the present, and the effort to truly forgive people when they apologize, that's when it becomes more important or more in the forefront, to not go back to the past, you know. And I feel like with these two people, I was going back to the past after we had already gotten over the hump or the issue. So I guess forgiveness is not even a one-time thing. It's a continuous effort to remain in the present after you've forgiven a person or a situation. And when those memories or thoughts arise of that past pain or that past damage, to remember that you forgave, and keep that deep forgiveness in your heart. And don't continue to punish people for what they have already apologized for. And if they've shown you in their actions, and not solely their words, that they have changed, then give them that grace, you know. And I guess that's where grace comes in. Give people that grace to show you that they've changed. Now, I don't agree with, again, or condone just going around and forgiving everything. No, some people deserve to be punished. Some people deserve to have you completely out of their life. Some stuff is just hell no. But for some people, extend that grace, extend that forgiveness, extend that extra effort of love you may have to put in, and just don't remain in the past, you know. But yeah, I just started thinking about that when I was thinking about like talking to these people, or when I was having conversations with them. And I'm like, I love these two people. I appreciate these two people. I love and appreciate and hold dear to my heart experiences that we've shared and had together. I don't want to lose them, you know. And I feel like you can still feel like that with some people that you do have to completely get rid of. That is a little bit more painful and complicated to deal with, and how to, or a little bit more complicated to maneuver. But yes, I had to sit and think about how I truly feel about these connections and how they make me feel, how I truly feel about these people and how they make me feel. And they were connections that I felt were worth putting in the effort in for. But forgive and give grace to those who truly deserve it. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. Don't let nobody be just malicious and dirty to you, and you just keep giving them chance after chance. At that point, it's just kind of like, it's stupid and it's damaging to yourself, and that's not what we want to do. And I've been there, and I have learned many many lessons from being there. But yes, forgiveness is a tricky thing, but some people deserve it. And I was just sharing with my friends, you know, I'm so happy that I chose this life. I chose to go down this path because I had options. Obviously we have options and we have choices, so I could have made a million different choices. It could have been a million different scenarios, but I'm so glad that I chose this life. I'm ever so grateful for my unique experiences. I've met so many people from around the world. I've connected with so many people from around the world, and a lot of my friends or acquaintances or whoever soul family that I have now are people that I met while traveling. And it's just so special to me because they're so different. They come from different worlds, different countries, different cities, and I love it. And I was just thinking about all the experiences that I've had and the things that I've done by myself, and the thought of it just makes me so happy. It makes me smile. It gives me so much gratitude. Like, I was going through my old phone and I'm just looking at all the pictures and the people and the messages, and it fills me up with so much joy. And like I said, I'm just ever so thankful for choosing this life, for going down this path, for meeting all these people. And yes, it makes me smile so much. I love it. I love it so much. And more than anything, I'm so grateful and happy and joyous and all those words that I'm me. And I get to live these experiences as me, and I get to connect with these people because I'm me. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Needless to say, y'all know where I'm finna go. Anyway, I love faux gold rings. I just forget not to overly wash my hands in them, but I just love little gold rings. Wait, because I'm so cute. Okay, so I'm about to go to the bar. There's this band playing. I'm not gonna have a drink. I always have to mention it because I'm not drinking right now and I feel really good about it. But yeah, so I got a CD player and I'm having so much fun with it because I feel like I'm in the early 2000s. And I remember I had my first CD player and it was orange, and the only CD I had was a Fergie CD, because I loved the song Clumsy, and then I loved the Big Girls Don't Cry, and I used to just play that song over and over and over again. But I'm having so much fun. Like, every time I play the CDs, I just feel like I'm blasted to the past. But yeah. And I also like it because, like, when I'm on the bus and I'm listening to music, I just have the habit of like going to apps like Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and just scrolling. And it's just no need, especially because the time difference, like nobody be on there, stuff just be repeating, but it's kind of like out of habit because I'm just sitting there. And so instead of like having my phone and my AirPods, whatever, I have this on the bus now, and it helps me not pick up my phone. And I just love that so much. Next, I'm gonna get a flip phone. I'm about to disappear on y'all. But I literally can't get over this look. I just, oh my goodness, I love me. I love me. I'm so cute. I'm so cute. I can't get over it. I actually did my hair pretty good too. A little quick pony. And I have an appointment next week before my audition to get a pony done because I wanted it done professionally and really neat and cute. But it's like, I can do it myself. But let me show you my outfit. I don't have my shoes on per usual, but I just have on some white New Balances with it. And I got on these super cute big baggy pink pants. They're so cute. I love them. I got them from Urban. And then I have on this shirt. It says, I'm always somewhere in between Minnie Riperton and Mob Deep. And you know, I'm just a music girl these days, and it was just the perfect shirt for me. I had a really good, fun, beautiful time night. The music was lovely. I was really getting high off the music, and I was like, you know, this is why you don't need weed and alcohol. You literally can get high off life. But was really just feeling the vibes, the ambiance. I had some tapas, some hummus, some croquettes. They were fine. But yeah, per usual, when I get home after doing something, going somewhere, I'm tired. I'm very tired right now. I'm about to wash my face, take my shower, get ready for bed. May have a midnight snack, which I don't need because I'm really craving like an airhead. I got some airheads the other day and I'm like, is that sugar gonna keep me up? But we'll see. I don't know. Moral of the story, enjoyed my night and now I'm very tired. Okay, I have to know, do y'all be talking to yourself? Because I was just laying in the bed and I have been laying in the bed since I woke up, right? So I'm like, it's time to get up. So I had stretched and I yawned and I started to get up and I said, get up out this bed, girl. It's like, just be talking to yourself. I am just in a grand old mood today, y'all. I think I'm about to have me a good day. Let's talk about my hair. I didn't slick it back, but I have this wonderful feeling that today I'm going to have a magnificent, beautiful, wonderful, amazing, incredible day. I really feel that. And I'm not quite sure, honestly, why I'm feeling this emotion, but wherever it is coming from, I'm going to go with it. And I don't know, maybe I'm gonna manifest this beautiful day, but I feel like I'm feeling it for a reason. So we're gonna see. Okay, but you know, right now I'm about to go get my coffee and a croissant or whatever, and I'm about to go over my lines because my audition is for Saturday. My audition is Saturday. I memorized one monologue and then I memorized 3 lines in my other monologue. I need to memorize my Shakespearean monologue today. I'm gonna try to get that done by end of day or by tomorrow at the least, so I can really go hard and practice and be animated and whatever. And then I need to choose a song. Oh, you know what? Well, I just thought about, I had a dream I was singing some song. And I don't know if it's because that girl was singing last night and she was incredible. But I had a dream I was singing a song and I was singing it really good. I hope it come back to me. I don't even know if it was a real song that I was singing. I don't know if it was a song my dream made up. But I remember I was singing it good. That must mean I was singing good. And then I also had a dream about my audition before, a couple weeks ago. And because my dreams, they talking to me. I think they talking to me. Every time I walk out the house, I feel like I'm in a movie. And I'm literally always giving main character vibes in my life. I always feel like the main character. So, I feel like I'm in a movie right now. This is my scene, okay? I hope I'm not late meeting Sarah and Tim at the bar. They said casual, but I hope I'm not too casual. I just came from yoga. I love these New York streets. Busy, fun, lively. Okay, I feel like the couch is really like couch conversations, couch with a K, you know. But hold on, I need to go put my glasses on because my contacts are so dry. Okay, so what do I have to say? Oh, just about my day yesterday because I didn't really record. Well, anyway, just kind of woke up, was in the bed for like 45 minutes, just brushed my teeth. I'm about to go to like the Best Buy and get like the AirPod plug where you can put, not AirPod plug, like the iPhone plug where you can put your headphones in it. I need that. But anyway, yesterday went got coffee, worked on some stuff, and then for the life of me I can't remember what I did after I went and got coffee. I don't know where my mind went, but yeah, I ended up meeting my friend who I had went all different places with the other day, and we went skating, and it was just beautiful. Oh my goodness, because I always skate at the beach because it's flat, it's easy. So he's like, you want to go skating? And I'm like, I don't know, because I've never like skated around the city. It was skating around the fucking city. It was beautiful. And yeah, we just had a really good time. We went to the movies. I had wanted to go to the movies, but the movie, like this movie theater shows different films, so not just things that are out, but things from like every era, whatever. So it's just kind of random movies here and there. So I searched the trailer online and I thought, well, there's an original film and then there was one made in 2002. I thought it was the one made from 2002, but it was the one made from like 1978 or something. And it was in Russian, but they had Spanish subtitles. But the movie is kind of so abstract, it's so strange, it's weird. So it was weird in a good way, but it was super long. So we got like an hour and a half into it, and I was like, yeah, at that point it was like 11 something. So I was like, do you want to go? Because I don't want to sit through another almost 2 hours of this movie. I'm sorry. Why this? Oh, this is my braid. And so yeah, so we ended up leaving, and then I came home, but just had a beautiful day. I love skating around the city, and it's stuff like that I'm glad I just get up and go, and I accept invitations, because it's stuff I wouldn't have done that by myself. You know, like I said, I always just skate at the beach. I would have never like decided to skate around the city, you know, but had a beautiful time. Other thing I gotta tell y'all, so why yesterday I went to Popeyes. First of all, it was some shrimp stuff I wanted to eat from the other vlog the other day. That was so good, the shrimp stuff, like the yellow rice, whatever. Not yellow rice, the shrimp stuff was yellow and it came with rice. But so I wanted to go there. They have 2 locations, both of them were full. So I'm like, what the? So I was like, okay, I'm about to just go to Popeyes. Went to Popeyes, went to the bathroom to wash my hands. They didn't have a trash can in there, and so I washed on, and they had a hand dryer, but I wiped my hands with tissue and I dropped it in the toilet. Now as I dropped the tissue in the toilet, my favorite ring fell off my finger and went in the toilet. And I'm like, the devil is something else, because he's like, you think you can have a beautiful day? I got something just to blow your mind. And so I'm like, oh, like this is so nasty. And it had like tissue already in there. Mind you, I didn't use the bathroom. I just dropped the tissue in there after I dried my hands. And you know how they have tissue that just kind of soak in the toilet, like you flush the toilet sometimes, but everything don't flush, like the tissue kind of just roll around and then it's just sitting there. It was like that. So I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I was gonna let the ring just stay in there. I was gonna just take my loss, but I paid a decent amount of money for it, so I'm like, it's kind of worth me sticking my hand in there. And so yeah, I had to put my hand in there and get it. And I'm just the kind of person, I don't care how many times I wash my hands, how good I wash them, I'm just gonna be so disgusted at the fact that this hand had to do that, you know what I'm saying? So I kept trying to think of like stuff people probably had to do with their hands that's so trifling, and I'm like, okay, it's okay, Carrie, it's okay. But then I was even more disturbed and disgusted because I had to eat my chicken with my hands, you know? So I was trying to eat it with one hand, the hand that I didn't use. And then I was like, well, I had already washed my hands and rubbed them together, so all this nasty stuff that was on this hand is probably on this hand too. And so I kind of just used this hand, and then I got some napkins with this hand. I was eating my chicken. But yeah, I was just so disgusted. I'm like, the enemy always just gotta do a little something to mess something up, you know? It's like, boy, go sit down. But I didn't let it ruin my mood or my day. I just took it with a grain of salt, and I got that ring out the toilet, and I ate my chicken, and I had a good rest of my day. Y'all, it was so cold last night. I had to get out the bed and put these pants and these socks on. Like, I was shaking, and I kept waking up because I was freezing. Okay, I'm about to do my daily coffee run. I'm going to be sitting there for quite a while, I think, because I have 19 more lines to memorize. My audition is on Saturday, so I need to stop playing. I work best under pressure. I don't know why I do stuff like that, but I'm gonna get it done. Anyway, I was going through my archives this morning because I was looking for something that I wrote in college, and I was just going through it. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's been so many like phases of Carrie, you know? And I had a vlog that I had on there, like a snippet of a vlog like I'm doing now on my Instagram from like 2018, and I was just watching me, and I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not her anymore. I loved her. Nothing was wrong with her. But with time and with age just come wisdom. And I'm so glad that I now possess the wisdom that I lacked back then. And me now, her, has always been in her. But I don't think I had, again, the wisdom, the knowledge, the strength. And I really don't want to be too hard on her because she didn't know better. Again, like with time comes wisdom. You get older, you get wiser, and that's just life. You learn from your experience. But I was just watching her, and I'm just like, little Missy, like, you just had no idea what you were going to become. You had no idea how good life was going to get. And I have to thank her. I have to thank her for pushing through, for being resilient, because when I look at her, my eyes weren't even the same, because I feel like back then I was so pained by like my first heartbreak that it was just a lot for me. I don't know why that was so much for me. But it was a lot for me, and I could just see it in my old self, and I'm like, life got better, babe. Look where we got ourselves to. And I was also thinking that how God uses things for our good, because that heartbreak and all the emotions and things I was feeling got me to this point. It gave me ideas, it gave me creativity. It just, God uses everything for our good. But I have to thank her. But I was looking back at her like, I'm just so glad I'm not her anymore, and I have to thank me now for, and her for getting us to this point. Because everything is great right now. Everything is great. I love me. I love the space that I'm in. I've said it enough. But yeah, shout out to my old self. I'm on my way to my little Bible class. I just stopped to get coffee. But guess what, y'all? Y'all gonna be so proud of me. I got tea instead. And we always bring a snack every time we come here. And I bought my blueberry nerd clusters because I only like the red ones, and so I'm gonna let them have them. And then I'm gonna leave early because the one that's applying too much pressure, he want to take me out to eat. So I was like, I'm gonna say about it after because I'm gonna walk in. Hey y'all, I'm looking the same, but it's the next day. I didn't have a chance to sit down and talk about my night last night, but I had a beautiful time actually. Like, I've been trying to move differently and date differently after my last situationship, and so I'm not being nitpicky at all, but I am being very cautious. I am being very rational, more rational these days. And so I was just reluctant because I was like, he liked me too much. But I think I really just never had nobody pursue me in a real way. People like to play games, and he's really on his P's and Q's, and so I just decided to go. And we had a beautiful night.
No son, o sea, son garbanzos. Spanish movie.
What is it about?
It's about love.
But I'm gonna tell y'all about it when I get home so I can sit down for my couch conversation, talk about it. But right now I'm about to go try this ice cream place that one of my friends recommended, and so yeah, I don't know, y'all, I might like them. I forgot to record before I tore it up. It's not anything special, but it was good. I just had pasta, so I wanted a dessert. So tired. The cold weather is making me so tired. But I'm gonna go get my hair done so I can be cute for my audition. Should I do my makeup for my audition? I think so. But it's like, do I want to come natural, show me for real? Also yes. But I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to just get a braid like I've been wearing. But I want it to be really neat and perfect, because it's like I just want to look neat, you know. So I'm going to the place that I always go to and get my knotless box braids, and I'm just going to get like one long braid. Okay, so one, I'm so amazed that I was able to memorize my last 5-7 lines on the metro, because I memorized 2 lines before I went to bed last night, but for some reason they weren't sticking. But when I got on the bus this morning to read them or to think about them, they just came to my head like it was nothing. So I think you really have to like sleep on it and let your brain like process stuff. But I memorized my last 5 lines on the bus in the metro, and so yeah, now I know both of my monologues. I still need to figure out what song I'm gonna sing, but we'll get there. But yeah, the pony's cute. I like it because they can slick it, get it flat baby hair better than I can, but it's not as long as I wanted it. But I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't do long, maybe I shouldn't do like long exaggerated to my ass braid anyway. I guess I should look a little presentable, you know. So it's cute nonetheless, and it's thin too. It's not as fat. When I like when I do mine, it be very thick, and I like that. But it's cute. It's cute. I don't know if y'all can really see. Y'all know what I love though? When you get up early and you do stuff, you go about your day, and you look at the time, and it's still early. Like not even afternoon early, but like it's still morning early. I I love that, because then it's like, oh my gosh, I have so much day to do, to enjoy, to live. Real quick couch conversation so I can end the vlog. Yeah, this week was actually just, well, I said last week was just a week, but this week was also just a week. It was productive in its ways. I really need to clean my house. I'm excited for my audition. Please send me prayers and best wishes. I'm really excited. I'm not nervous. I don't know, I'm just not allowing myself to be nervous, but I'm really not nervous. I'm excited to just get it over with. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this weekend. Tomorrow there's like an opening day where you can tour the campus and stuff, so I think that will give me an idea if I want to attend, to just get like a vibe for the school. I'll be staying in Barcelona still anyway, but I'll be having to travel to the campus, which isn't that far away. So yeah, we'll see. I'm just excited. So I'm gonna spend the rest of, I look so bald, I need to talk like this. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day going over my monologues and then trying to figure out what song I want to sing. And now I'm gonna go to the coffee shop, work on this vlog. What else do I need to tell y'all? I don't know. I think that's it. So see y'all next week. And then next week I get to talk about my audition and how it went and stuff like that. I'm excited to talk about that, however it goes. So yeah, goodbye. See y'all later. Ciao. Adios. Hasta luego. Yo.